Hello and welcome to our viewers in Atlanta, Georgia and all over the world. My name is Jean Bastilla. I'm with AWC and Home Care. Today we're going to talk about a very important topic. We're going to talk about dementia. As you guys know, we are part of AWC and Home Care, the home care company who believes in all the elderly should stay in their home where they belong and where they feel loved. We're gonna get straight to it. Let's talk about dementia. What is dementia? Well, dementia is a brain condition. It is a brain condition that causes several issues with mainly with memory, issues with thinking, and issues with social. Okay, let's take memory for instance. When you have dementia, people start having issue with memory loss. They are having issue. Some of them do not remember where they put their key, for instance. Our job is to help those people, help them to not do something to cause them injury. Again, with the memory loss they have, sometimes they may, if they stay in the house by themselves, may try to turn on the stove and they forgot they leave it on, and that can lead the house into fire. Also, with the memory loss they have, they also not able to sometimes remember to take a shower, remember to take a bath, remember to eat. So those are some of the issues that they have. So we talk about memory loss, thinking ability, which we would call cognition. They don't think right, so their thinking is impaired. They are not able to do a rational decision. So what you want to do for those people, you want to make sure with people with dementia, as far as their thinking, you want to make sure they have the best person as a power of attorney. You want to help them to find a power of attorney, somebody who helps them with their finances, for instance, because a lot of them, they are not able to make the right financial decision. So you want to make sure they have a power of attorney to help them with their finances. The social issue, most people with dementia, they have an issue with being able to keep relationship, and part of it is because some of them, they try to be very solo because of the memory issues, because they're trying to cover it up. They don't want people to understand that they're having problem with their memory, so that impaired their social capability. Okay, so now let's look at how we can take care of people with dementia. I know a lot of time you guys heard the word Alzheimer's as well. Alzheimer's is just a type of dementia. So the most common type that you have is Alzheimer's and vascular dementia. Vascular dementia is a dementia that is mainly caused by by a stroke. Somebody who has a stroke, most likely they may end up with vascular dementia. So that is those are the two main type of dementia you have. You have Alzheimer's, which account for about 70 to 80% of cases of dementia, and then you have vascular dementia, which is somebody who has stroke. So now, as you know, the education all we're doing is trying to provide safety tip. So we try to be very brief as far as the description of what we are talking about, but we want to focus more on how we take care of those people. Taking care of the people with dementia depends on the symptoms. It depends on the issues they have. Okay, so let's look at somebody who have memory issues. So if they have memory issues, you want to make sure you don't leave them in the house by themselves with the ability to go and turn on the microwave, the stove, because all those can cause them to cause an accident, such as burn the house down. You want to make sure that when the condition progress where they are not able to remember whether they eat or not, so you want to make sure that somebody or yourself is there to assist them with eating their meal, because when you have dementia, usually it is most of those people, they do not remember to eat. If you ask them, did you eat, they're like, oh, I don't remember, because a lot of them, they do not remember, because it impairs their ability to remember things, so they don't remember whether they ate or not. The other thing, you know, yesterday we did talk about medication safety. So if there's one person that needs the most medication safety, dementia person, definitely 100% they need safety. So you want to help them with their medication. First of all, they will not remember to take the medication, or they most likely they will take it the wrong way because they do not remember. They have impaired cognition. So you want to make sure you or somebody else is there to help them with taking their medication. You also want to make sure, because it gets to the point where some of the dementia people, they get to the point where they are not able, some of them, they get to the point where they don't remember whether they took a shower or not. So you want to make sure somebody is there to help them, to say, hey, Mrs. or Mr. so-and-so, let me help you take a shower, because they will not remember. They will not take a shower. They will sit there because they just don't remember whether they should take a shower or not. So we want to make sure there's somebody there to help them. If you are watching and you know that you have a parent, you have a family member, you have a friend who have dementia issues, what I want you to do is to maybe check with them and make sure they have somebody, a trusted person, that is managing their medical, their financials, because it gets to the point where they can't remember things, where they can't make rational decision. They can use their money in the wrong way without knowing it. So what you want to do, you want to encourage them to find somebody to help them, somebody they trust to help them with their finances. If you're watching, you know you have somebody at home and they are living alone and they are taking several medications, but you don't know how they managing. You want to call them, or you want to go there and check with them and see if they are taking the medication correctly. Sometimes people with dementia, they try to cover it up. Okay, they try the best to cover it up, but it gets to the point where it comes out where you don't have a choice. You have to just let people know that you have it. So a few symptoms I do want you guys to look, if you have, because this condition is very common in seniors. So if you see somebody who start having little memory loss, they put something there, they don't remember where they put it. So when you start seeing those little things, I want you to contact your doctor. Because if you come to my clinic and you voice this out, I'll be able to do some more testing, and I'll be able to put them on a medication. You know, there are medication that at least can slow down the progression of the dementia. So I want you guys to do this. So again, what we're doing here, we want you guys to be part of what we're doing. We want you guys to help us. We want you guys to be a very important part of what we're trying to do, because all we're trying to do is to educate seniors, educate family members, educate them about several conditions that mainly seniors have. So what I want you guys to do is, if you're watching this video or if you will be watching it later, I want you to click on share. So I want you to share this video with as many people as you can. I do want you to follow us on YouTube. We do have a YouTube channel. It's AWC Home Care, 3 words. If you go, you can follow us on YouTube. You can subscribe to our videos. We want you to share it with your people. You can follow us also on Twitter. We are on Twitter. If you go at AWC Home Care, that's a way you can follow us on Twitter. So I want you guys to please continue to share our videos. I want you guys to please continue to support us in this noble job that we're doing, which is providing as much education for our seniors in Atlanta and around the world, because we're everywhere. And again, as I said, I don't just do this on social media, but I go everywhere there is senior. I go and do those education. My job is to educate our community, is educating our community, educating them on the importance of helping our seniors, on the importance of making sure we keep our seniors in their home, where they belong, where they feel loved, where they feel comfortable. This is the job we have. So again, if you're watching, I want you to continue to support us in what we're doing. There are many ways you can support, and one way is to share this video. One way is to tell other people about what we're doing. I truly appreciate many people who reach out to me personally who said, hey, I think you're doing a good job. Continue to do what you're doing, and I want to support you in whatever you're doing. I really appreciate it. I want you guys to continue to help me come with come up with better topics to talk about. Okay, the goal is to talk about topics. The goal is to assist family members of seniors. The goal is to assist as many seniors as possible so they can stay at home safely where they belong. And again, if you know anybody who needs some help, who is at home, you think who may be at risk for fall, somebody who may have dementia, Alzheimer's, who do not have somebody to help them, you know we are there to help them. This is our goal. This is what we do for a living. If you call us, we'll come to their home. We will complete a free evaluation, free of charge. It doesn't cost them anything to do this. We'll do a free evaluation. We'll be able to tell them whether they need help or not, and if they need help, how much help they need. You may think it is a lot of money to do this, but if you need home care, as far as you get a good evaluation, you talk to a company that is very conscientious and can work out a plan of care, it may not be as expensive as you think it could be. So please, if you know somebody who needs help, have them contact us. AWC Home Care. The number is 678-696-9905. Or you can visit us on our website, awchomecare.com. Thank you for watching, and you all have a great day.